So we're here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with oracle cards for the counterparts. Let's get an oracle card for masculine. Complicated, feeling and looking at things as a complication. Again, a beautiful piece, a beautiful picture, door, or whatever this is from afar, but you know, the closer you get to it, you see all of the details and designs interwoven, so you can see the complication of that. Let's see, one more for mutual energy. Vision. We got Aphrodite. I want to say that correlates to Venus energy, love, just their vision. I always equate this to sharpening because it's still kind of clear, translucent like, but it's sharpening. It's becoming a little bit more balanced, a little bit more. Say prominent. I want to use the word prominent. Okay. Alright, let's get one for feminine. Obedience. Taking a risk. Underlying energy. She's following what she's guided to do. It's kind of a blind faith, taking a risk that goes like I'm getting full energy, that leap of faith, blind faith here with the obedience. But let's take a look and see. Let's talk about it. Alright, masculine, how are we feeling today? Let's talk about it. How are we feeling today? Masculine. Let's try that again. Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. How are we feeling? King of Wands. Direction. So he's trying to become in control of his actions and choose a direction of which road to travel, which way to go. I think maybe that is a part of the complication, trying to be a leader, trying to take charge, take command, be the driving force, be action oriented and take control, right? And then we have the Two of Wands. It speaks to two different paths, two different directions you would like to go. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden emotions underneath that. That's a part of there's some confusion as well. The moon represents confusion, things that are underneath the surface, things that are hidden, secrets. So there's some complications attached to the actions in some way. Yeah, emotional loyalty, missing someone, fondness, growing with someone emotionally over time. Let's see. Yeah, sadness, loss, regrets, disappointments, mourning, missing someone, and that would go back to the Six of Cups, because missing cups is nostalgic energy. It brings up that, I miss someone because they're no longer around. But in this picture, they seem to be around. Let's see. Carrying a burden. Yeah, missing someone is becoming heavy and weighing them down. Looking at the complication of the situation. Missing someone, wanting to get on stable ground, wanting to make a stable presentation or offer a friendship or a small financial token to get things created, get things sparked back up, Going deep within, spending time alone, being patient, unable to make blocked mentally, unable to see, unable to not sure what to think. There's a lot of complications, and again, he's holding back. He's holding and resisting, holding back his anxiety, his internal conflict, his struggle to heal and move forward with a commitment, but he's working on it. He's having epiphanies and things like that are causing growth and expansion, nurturing, wanting to nurture, take care, invest, heal and grow this connection. Making a choice. It goes back to making a choice and having a strong relationship. Look at that. Being hopeful, optimistic, and making a judgment. He's trying to protect his energy to draw in what he's trying to go after. Okay. But the fears and the anxiety still keep him kind of blocked. He has some mental blockages, some things where he's not quite sure what to think. Not sure what to decide, because you still have the patience. The Seven of Pentacles is in investing, waiting for things to grow and expand, and just kind of sitting there as things, come to the surface, trying to get some inner wisdom. There's the Moon energy. Obedience, having those underlying emotions and feelings. So, it's something behind the scenes, trying to gain their emotional stability, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, so she's just kind of doing what she's told to do, or kind of going with what's in front of her. Let's see what else. Yeah, underlying energy. I feel it came out sideways, so it's kind of like there's a slight imbalance here. Things have not quite balanced themselves out yet behind the scenes. But she's being asked to keep going. Feminine, whatever you're doing, whatever you're following, whatever steps you're taking, you're being advised to keep going, overcome these challenges, overcome these obstacles, right? Let's see what else. Okay. The Sun. Tell me about the Sun. She can see clearly. She has a clear mindset that goes back to the obedience. She's okay. She can handle those swords with the blindfold on, because she has a clear mind. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly where she's going. I feel like it's happiness. It's rejuvenation for mental clarity and understanding. She's manifesting. Let's see what else for me. Ooh. Okay, she's manifesting, but there's still some type of conflict, competition. It's coming out sideways, so it's like she's having some type of issue manifesting what she's doing. She's needing to center herself, protect her energy in order to make a judgment call. Let's see, to begin a new journey. Let's see, what else? We have to clarify that there's fast forward movement about fairness and balance within the relationship, getting a new cycle started. So there's back and forth messages, communication in a fair manner, and to balance the scales in this relationship, to create balance, emotional balance, mental balance. Justice, new cycle, moving forward, walking away from things that no longer serve to a new beginning, moving on to calmer waters, waiting to take a leap of faith. Then we speak to a risk. Fool, waiting to take a leap of faith and begin a shift of good fortune or good karma or whatever, the shift is for. Making a head over heart decision, trying to stay balanced and stay grounded through a heartbreaking situation. She's releasing control. Yeah, she's taking her hands off. She's opening up to give and receive love. She's releasing toxic, negative, controlling behaviors and actually nurturing herself. She's watching and observing as things come to an end so she can gain her success, her stability for the long term. Again, she's protecting her energy, which is, the judgment call. She's going to continue to protect her energy. So it's like she's being told to continue to do things in a fair and balanced manner. She may be slightly struggling to manifest what she's wanting, but I think she's having a clear mindset at this time. Vision, sharpening, we have independence, being self-sufficient, secure in your own right, independent, single, stable on your own, self-love, self-care. All right, let's talk about it. What about the vision? Yeah, independently following your own intuition, moving in silence, doing what you have to do on your own, making a judgment call to heal. Let's see, what else? Both sideways. So I'm getting secrets, I'm getting silence, making a judgment call to make moves behind the scenes. Be strategic, be quiet, not be seen, move through the darkness. There's a death and a rebirth, there's a transformation. It's giving me like, okay, I know some things need to be done. I need to do some things on my own. I'm going to do some things behind the scenes. And I'm going to do it, solo. I'm going to go through, make some things change. I'm going to put an end to some things, and I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to discuss it. That's for the sake of the vision. That's for everybody to have their own stability, working on your stability, working on finances, working on becoming a little bit more grounded, whether it be emotionally, mentally, all of that good stuff. You still are solidifying yourself, being incorporating earth energy, patient, maybe slow growing, slow moving about your own personal growth, so you can sharpen that vision. What else? Yeah, and setting yourself free. The death and the rebirth set you free, got things moving along. Made a choice in love that was disappointing. It's like, don't want to have to do this, but unexpected growth, unexpected change, unexpected maybe pregnancy, unexpected things that were unexpected are coming to life. You're needing strength, courage to heal. Look at things from a higher perspective, do the inner work. So it's like nurturing, taking care of yourself. It's actually mothering yourself. You're disappointed and needing to see things from a different perspective because your fears are causing you to hold yourself back. As far as optimism, action being taken, it's all to ground yourself and learn, understand why things had to end for the betterment of long-term success and stability. You have to protect yourself. Put yourself in a protective bubble to heal. You're protecting your wish. You're protecting your dreams, your hopes. Okay. Let's clarify. I got a couple cards I want to look into a little bit further, just to see what they were trying to say with it. We can look at the cards and pick up the general meaning. We can pick up intuitive meanings, but sometimes the interpretation isn't always the message. So I you gotta be sure before you say it. So let's talk about it. Masculine. What's going on the inside? What's the King of Wands? Daughter of Knives. The Daughter of Knives gives, a lot of information coming in, a lot of hands being reached out to you, so you're not sure mentally what's going on. You're trying to take it in, you're trying to understand, you're trying to be in control, but it's a lot. With this one, it's a lot. It's a lot of hands, and it's like she's trying to cut up a fruit, but all of these hands are around her, and it's not a lot of fruit to give out. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. One more for the King of Wands. Yeah, again, message. Yeah, just trying to figure out. Not sure how to do this. And take a leap of faith. It's not so. Just trying to understand how to take a leap of faith. And that's how you become in control of your actions. We'll take the one that fell. Two of Wands. World. Again, the world speaks to new cycles, choosing a path, choosing a direction. And this is watering the earth for things to further grow. It's to shine light on some more things. So it's a new cycle in happiness, choosing the direction of a new cycle and choosing to be happy. Clarify the Six of Cups. Father of Coins, wanting to get stable and make a judgment, missing someone, wanting to get stable, wanting to be secured, wanting to be so grounded so he can make a decision. Masculine's in a position where feeling nostalgia, missing, thinking about the past, yearning and all the other good stuff comes with the burden. It pays a heavy emotional toll. So internally, he's becoming more stable, more grounded in order to make a judgment. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Back flipped. Yeah, because there's been no death, no rebirth. Maybe even not wanting something to end or be over, trying to temper himself, hasn't quite gone through that death process yet, and trying to temper himself. Hasn't laid himself down yet because he's still kind of stuck mentally. But again, you got to get to the stable part before you make any decisions. So keep working, masculine. What's the Page of Pentacles? Trying to bring in some type of fairness, justice. Again, it's a small gift, it's a small token, it's a small presentation. It's an offer of friendship, an offer of stability, an offer of gift. Small token. And behind that was to balance things out, to make things fair. Yeah, balance things out and get things moving forward. So what's the Ace of Wands? So Ace of Wands, to get things started, to get things created towards the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, right? One more for the Ace of Wands. Yeah, to heal this Ten of Cups. Feeling like it's Ten of Cups needs to be healed. It needs to be, the family situation needs healing. It needs to be nurtured. It needs to be held and, taken care of, protected. What's the Hermit card? Going within, spending time alone. Trying to find inner wisdom, not quite speaking. It's just digging deep, right? And all the while internally he's following his intuition. With the High Priestess card, Miss Ida. Just a straight inner knowing. Let's see. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, patiently waiting. There's a lack of courage. There's a lack of strength. There's a lack of willpower right now. It's still in progress. It's a lot of complications in this. One more for the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. It could be like a release of control, being patient, releasing control. It could be also, again, there's a lack of courage, but he's trying to gain control with the Emperor here. Clarify the Two of Swords. Woo. How's it facing? Two of Swords, making a decision. Not sure which way to go. All the while trying to avoid some type of tower moment. Some type of destruction. Yeah, trying to avoid it by offering something. Giving that small presentation, that small offer, whatever it is, and being patient, waiting for things to come in. Again, trying to figure out how to temper the situation, become more grounded, making a judgment, trying to figure out how to take a leap of faith, trying to get a new cycle started. It's like he's taking those slow, progressive steps towards movement, towards, healing the situation, towards balancing a situation, towards moving forward. Because the heaviness is getting to him, and internally he's needing the process. He's wanting to heal things, wanting to take back control, right? Okay, I don't think I got that right. Okay, we'll take them since they came out. The Moon, clarified by the Moon and the Magician. Doing things behind the scene, manifesting, guys. It's clear that's what she's being guided to do. Yeah, And this looks like, and it's so funny because it's like she's trying to bring in, maybe finances, but um, maybe even gambling. It's not actual gambling, but this is the Six of Coins again for reciprocity, uh, getting your winnings back, getting what you put out there back. What's the Six of Pentacles? Yeah, reciprocity, getting clarity, moment of truth and clarity. About your disappointment, wanting truth and clarity. Okay, so she's trying to remain balanced. She's wanting clarity about the disappointment and why it was, regret or let down or whatever that she was sad about or mourning. But it's like we're trying to balance that out by manifesting, what we want: equal give and take, reciprocity, balance, fairness within the situation. Your happiness, outwardly you may be appearing happy, inwardly you're feeling heavy, you're feeling a heaviness, but it's like what the light was shown on is your burden to bear. Let's see, what else with the sun? Let's get one more. The burden of success. It's like whatever you were successful in or whatever you have achieved or accomplished within yourself is maybe a heavy task or something to that effect. You may appear happy, but you're still being clear in mindset to continue forward. You're still being obedient and going forward. You're still being obedient and manifesting your life and creating whatever it is that you're being guided to create. It's like you're ordering your footsteps, but yet you're still having some type of conflict. Let's get to that. Let's get the Ace of Swords. You're gaining your mental clarity. Daughter of Six. I guess this would be your Knight of Wands, which would be your in and out clarity, inconsistency, instability. Let's see, one more for the Ace of Swords. Three of Baskets. Okay, so you got clarity maybe about, I'm getting burden of truth. Burden of success and burden of truth. Let me know if that resonates, please. The inconsistency, the in and out behavior surrounding a third party, or wanting that mental clarity and actually taking action towards reconciliation. So you can take that how that resonates. What's the Magician? And manifesting. Okay, so you're going within your manifestation mode internally and externally, and you're trying to bring something forth by going within. You're manifesting that wisdom. You're being withdrawn. You're being to yourself. You're harnessing your energy and being within. Kind of mimicking masculine here. Doing some inner work. You're manifesting. You're doing the inner work. You're putting in the effort. You're doing what it takes. Yeah, it leaves you left out in the cold and maybe turning your back on your emotions, but you're needing to gain a different perspective while you're waiting for this relationship. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Wands and see what that manifestation conflict is. Clarify the Five of Wands. Daydreaming, confusion, illusion. I think you're trying to gain surrounding a choice made in love. It's like the conflict is like you're not quite understanding why the choice was made, and like the choices that have been made in love or surrounding this connection. The illusions, the conflict is the dream of the relationship. Okay. Have the Daughter of Baskets. Bringing in flowers, bringing in tea. I'm getting for, something leisurely, something loving, something caring, something intimate, something small, getting messages of that, but then also getting messages of hope and optimism to get started. So these are both on the messenger level. Daughter of Coins, an offer to take care of something. Communication about something being taken care of. Just getting things moving towards balance. I think she's starting to see it, but it's like the confusion is still there, and she's still wanting more mental clarity because she's still trying to see things from a different perspective, trying to get a different understanding, right? Click on the Two of Cups. Yes, it needs balance, it needs reciprocity, it needs equal give and take. I'm getting gambling off of that. One more for the Two of Cups, please. Daughter of Coins, reciprocity, equal give and take. Needs nurturing, needs help, a helping hand. Holding back from coming together. Wanting things to get started, but patiently waiting for things to grow. So it's kind of the same thing. She's at a crossroads. Planning behind the scenes for long-term success and stability that she's putting the hard work into. Alright, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Mother of Six, taking action, going after your desires, being in control, being able to do it all. Yeah. And wanting to come from behind the scenes, not wanting to be deceptive, not wanting to be, manipulative or shifty in some type of way, but you're still, gonna go after what you want. Clarify the High Priestess. Two of Knives, block vision, moving in silence because you can't see. I'm getting blindfold here, Two Swords, blindfold here, Two of Swords, no eyes here, Two Swords. High Priestess, eyes are closed. It's like you both are walking kind of blind, but you're still going somehow, some way on the same path. Because I'm getting Hermit, I'm getting Magician, I'm getting High Priestess and Hermit over here. I'm getting Magician and Hermit over here. So you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we're moving, but we're doing it independently. And no, we don't know where we're going. No, we don't know what's being done. We don't know a lot of things that are hidden, especially on feminine side. Feminine is just, in the moon, but she's getting mental clarity along the way, even about her disappointment, even about her sadness, loss, and regrets, Let's clarify the Judgment. Judgment call to grow, expand, and turn things around. That was the Judgment call. To move on from this, to expand. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Planning behind the scenes, eliminating all self-care, self-love, accelerating things, getting things moving along. It goes back to the vision being sharpened. Things can get moving along the more we take care of ourselves. So again, I stress this a lot on this channel because we always forget that we are a part of the us. And if the us is somehow not one half of the us isn't taken care of, the us isn't going to function properly. And that's just, straight up knowledge. So bear with me real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so the self-love, self-care will get things moving along in acceleration, especially to those emotions that are being missed at the time. Clarify the death with the Father of Baskets. It's holding emotions back, being there emotionally, stable, secure, being emotionally mature, because this is the Father of Baskets. It's like your grandfather's love. It's like your father's love. It's the stability emotionally that you know is there while you go through that transformation. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Eight of Coins, setting yourself free, taking action, and actually doing the inner work. Putting things to an end. Missing the opportunity and holding back to lay a foundation and get things going. For a new creation. Clarifying the Lovers, we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. Again, commitment and new beginnings, fresh starts. It's also, seeing things from a higher perspective. Planting a new seed for stability, for future or later growth. To turn into the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Clarify the Tower. Three of Knives. It was a shock. It was upheaval. Things came crashing down. You guys are understanding that, yes, at this time, you're heartbroken and guarded. There is pain. And defenses are up. Clarify the Empress. Nurturing yourself. Missing the opportunity. Not accepting something at this time. Not accepting certain emotions at this time. But it's still following your intuition for your emotions. So the emotions are being intuitively followed in order for you guys to weigh your options, needing to figure out what you want, what you are needing to balance out, what you're trying to keep in balance, what you need to walk away from, what you're scared of, and what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, let's give romance, angels. Okay, got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. And religious factors, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. That is why we heal. That's why we follow our intuition. That's why we go within. That's why we are trying to keep things balanced and fair, because it can be complicated, but at the end of the day, for masculine, I feel like that is more of a knowing or divine guidance. But then underneath the deck, we also have getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. So it's like, you're wanting to get a new cycle started, but, you're working on your stability, your groundedness, but you want to keep things balanced. So it's like it's complication. Let's just keep going. Mutual. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Wedding. This situation involves marriage and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. So that goes to the reaching out, kind of missing the opportunity to reach out. moving in silence, wanting to turn things around. But again, it goes to also taking care of yourself. So there's a balance. You can express it. You gotta be open to it, and you have to be in a healed, well taken care of position in order to reach out for it. But being guided for a fresh start, new beginning. Nonetheless, feminine, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So that let your friends help you underneath. Ask for and accept support from others. I don't really get anybody else involved in this, but I do feel like some of the confusion that you're or maybe even just daydreaming about, the illusions that you're painting about the connection, the mental clarity that you have is, quite disappointing. But again, that goes to heal, to express how you're feeling, to have those heart-to-heart conversations, to express yourself. Look at things from a different perspective and keep things fair and balanced. That's how you get things moving forward. Attraction. Retreat. Attraction. Main female. Feel like you're attracted to the main female masculine. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Toil and labor. Maybe do some work. Put in some effort. Maybe even taking some time off from work. It says privileged lady, so enjoy yourself. It's a privilege to retreat and disconnect from the world. Religious factors. It says thoughts, things, whatever you're thinking about, what you're guided to follow, your divine guidance. Express your love. It's a high honor. Wedding. To a false person. Hiding behind a mask, what's being concealed, what's not being spoken on, things that are unable to be made a decision on, or just commitment in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be, because we do have the Hierophant. Clarify the reconciliation. It's a concern. I feel like some of the fears is a concern, which is why we're moving in silence. That's why we're not speaking on anything, and that's why we're passing up opportunities. Again, I feel like it's intuitive, though. And we did have the fears at the bottom of the deck. You're holding back emotions, missing opportunities, not expressing your pain. Romantic feelings. Mature woman, express them. Be mature about how you feel in a fair and balanced manner. That goes back to what I was just saying. Healing family issues. That's what you're working on. Past energies. Generational energies. Heart-to-heart conversations. Boom. About marriage. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then you got marriage underneath the deck. Courtship. So it's like you're trying to get and build that foundation, but you gotta open up, you gotta communicate. Let's get outgoing messages real quick, and these will be real quick. Just to confirm what I've already seen and saw. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So it does feel like that was a part of him being patient, trying not to chase, trying to be withdrawn, made a judgment to be a little bit more grounded, getting downloads on taking a leap of faith, getting a new cycle started, but because he has a lack of willpower or strength right now, but that's probably a part of a little codependency, a little bit of I don't want to say ego, not ego, is self-esteem. There we go. Which is part of the ego, but that wasn't the word I was looking for. Clock, need time, takes time, time in cycles, time to heal, progress. And that's what the new cycle, choosing the direction, taking action towards that new cycle. We got the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. That may be the concern, and which is why he's chasing. But we got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. That goes back to that Ace of Wands, the Ten of Baskets, and the grandchildren wanting to heal the Ten of Cups situation, the emotional fulfillment, right? Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So that may be a part of that healing, making those small offers to balance things out. Okay. We got the Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. And that goes back to what I was saying. You both were protecting what you were trying to build. You're protecting your own energy. You're protecting your stability and what you're trying to accomplish. I think I just said that. We got love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I can get that with the Eight of Wands, and was it the Eight of Wands? It might have been over there for feminine, because you have the Daughter of Baskets and the Son of Sticks. So I get that was more on the feminine side. So feminine may be expecting communication. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, make memories. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, and heart with the key. Welcoming love, the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And that's why we have the Hierophant and the Ace of Coins. We got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. I do feel like there is some temptation, some third party energies going on, but then we got the Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Then we got acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So that goes back to the getting clarity about the five of baskets, which is the sadness, loss, and regrets there. Maybe even cutting out some of that, the disappointments here. Excuse me. And you have the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. That could be going back to those confusion, the illusions about the connection. And then not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call person, boundaries, and still angry. So you're not trying to deal with it. Which is why we have Hermit and the Magician. You're trying to manifest and you're doing what you're being told to do. You're following your own directive or guidance, not necessarily what counterpart wants or the relationship is needed. You're doing what you're being guided to do. But that's pretty much all I have for you. As always, keep a positive mindset. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.